Hey guys, Joe here. So here is my daily update. Today is Tuesday, I believe the 10th, something like that. So all in all, today was okay. With the fence calculator update, so what I've been working on it pretty much every day for the last I don't even know, 2 weeks at this point. And so every day I keep on thinking about different scenarios and things like that. And there's a lot more crap that I want to add than what I originally anticipated. Because again, like I was thinking about it yesterday or the day before, if I'm going to be doing, I'm in this industry, just say for the next 20 years, do I want just some basic program, or do I want to just create something that is really useful to fence companies, contractors, and things like that? So what started as just a fence calculator tool is turning into a full-on program at this point. So with doing some research, I'm finding out that the original system that I was going to use to have this crap built out is probably not the best solution for the short term or the long term. So because I'm basically trying to figure out ways to get this thing out to the public as quickly as I possibly can, but also making sure that there's a need or a demand for this and not spend a ridiculous amount of money. So going with complete custom is probably not going to be the way to go, because number one, I've been down, how fence was that, or car was that? So I've been down that road before. It's usually really expensive, and a lot of times when you're dealing with custom software and things like that, you end up you're at the mercy of the developer. So I'm trying to figure out things around that. So found a solution that should work. So I'm basically just rebuilding everything, and it's not like anything, it's not like I have to rebuild the entire program, because I didn't get into that anyway, but it was building out the table and the logic and everything else. It seems like the logic and the calculations and stuff like that, for the most part, it seems like that part is squared away for the most part. It's just going to be a lot of time just putting all these tables in, because there's a lot of things that are interconnected. And again, because what started with just a few tables now is I don't even know, it's 25 tables. And basically a table, the tables, I think I explained it yesterday or the day before, but the tables are just different types of information. So it could be for users. So if a homeowner's using it versus a company's using it, or for even within a company, is it a manager or is it just an employee? The manager can just say just pricing and things like that, whereas the employee can't, stuff like that. And then they're kind of all interconnected at this point. So between the fence types and the styles and the heights and the colors and the spacing and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I've been working on. Decent amount of progress on that. And then as far as the showroom, Cruz and them are doing an awesome job. So at this point, I think I already said it, but all the displays and stuff were down, and then they were going through, and today was scraping. There was different vinyl graphics and stuff on the wall, so they got all that stuff off. They end up spackling everything. So then tomorrow is basically sanding and then starting the painting. And then I just warned them again, but I'm I'm crazy with painting, right? And because one of the biggest pet peeves I have, I don't even know why, but when the paints with painting, it drives me insane if the wall colors on the trim and vice versa. And every time I've ever tried getting someone to paint for me, if it wasn't a professional, it just turned into a complete mess. Paint spots everywhere, or different colors, or uneven brush strokes, or whatever happened to be. So last time we had painting done, actually they were able to handle it, and I was actually happy with the results. So that was the first time in forever. Now this is on a much bigger scale, so we'll see what ends up happening with this. There is a video I just recorded today as well. So this talks about the value equation from Hormozi. So there's basically 4 parts to the equation. There's 2 numbers on the top and then 2 numbers on the bottom, or 2 things on the top, 2 on the bottom. And basically the goal is to increase the 2 on the top as much as possible, and then decrease the 2 on the bottom as much as possible. And so what ends up happening is, if you can do that, the more that you increase the top and the more that you decrease the bottom, what happens is you're providing more and more value to the homeowner. They're feeling like it's worth more and more. And what's going to end up happening is it helps from like start to finish, from just getting leads and then also getting into like to book the job as well. So just as a quick example or like a teaser, one of the things that we talk about is the time delay. So that's one of them. So for a time delay, that could be things such as, you know, how quickly can you get the fence installed? So if I book today, what's the lead time? Is it a week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it a month? Like what happens? You know, what does that happen to be? And I talked in the video, you know, when we had the installation company, we were able to charge more just because we were just say 2 weeks out, and everyone else during that time of year was like 6, 8, 10 weeks out. And because people will pay more to get it in quicker. And now I always try to tell people, when I say charge more, most times contractors are just not charging enough. So when I say charge more, it's really like charge appropriately, right? And so there's other things involved with that. So I just uploaded that, or I'm uploading that when I get home now. And then so we're going to see what that looks like. There might be some tweaks that need to be made after the fact, but I feel like the video is going to be pretty good. And then they actually redid this other video. It was a really long video. It was like 28 minutes long, in depth as far as how to do content and stuff like that. And with the help of different AI tools and stuff like that, we got it down to, it's probably going to end up being down to about 6 minutes or so. So it's very quick, actionable advice, and without like really any of the fluff. So the second version of this, it was really good, but then there were some things that the AI had messed up, so we'll mess with that. And then speaking of AI, because I just use it more, I'm probably gonna end up showing some different tools that you guys can use as well to help with either writing up estimates, figuring out how to like end up closing more jobs and stuff like that. So that's all I got for today. I have to deal with some stuff while everyone is out, and hope you guys are doing well, and talk to you more tomorrow, and hasta mañana. Thanks.